climate is changing fairly rapidly. Increased extreme events.
There may be a tipping point.
The Smithsonian Environmental Research Center conducts multidisciplinary, intensive, long-term, high-tech research to solve real-world challenges that are coming at us faster and more urgently every day.
Climate change has the potential to speed up or slow down certain emergence patterns. A caterpillar turns into a butterfly and emerges too soon before there's actually food for it to eat. Those individuals will starve.
With this ongoing pattern of increased drought, the trees don't have water, they can't transpire, and they won't be able to take up that CO2 anymore.
With increased CO2 and increased temperatures, the sea level rises. Methane is 23 times more potent of a greenhouse gas than CO2, which means it has a higher warming potential.
High wind events, high rain events, the instrumentation here catches those extreme events.
We've had the highest flow we ever measured at this watershed.
Tracking marine biodiversity is to understand how the habitats are shifting with climate change.
We are trying to figure out how these global change factors are interacting together.
You can't talk about changes if you don't know the way things behave naturally.
The Smithsonian Environmental Research Center sits on 2,650 acres of land on the shores of Chesapeake Bay, just 25 miles from Washington, D.C. In this watershed of the Road River, a hub for coastal research, we can see the effects of change going on in the midst of the science that's all around us. The diverse array of scientific disciplines is unique in the institution.
The Tempest Project is simulating storm surge and flooding events.
Biodiversity is a large-scale, long-term ecosystem restoration experiment.
We're trying to figure out how different tree species influence soil carbon storage.
These nearshore ecosystems are sequestering carbon at a much higher rate than anywhere else on the planet.
Our research has tremendous impact.
The work that's done here is very much informing state level and national level policies.
Smithsonian is a long-term, trusted organization. Our good name, our commitment to integrity and expertise and excellence.
By having these long-term sites, we have the ability to understand how restoration might impact these ecosystems.
It's really exciting that we're entering this age of open data.
It's problem solving using access to data, but it's also the ability to share and put that out there on a global basis. Nobody else can bring the best minds together from science, government, business, education to solve the most urgent problems of global change.
3 decades of research that we've done out here is the world's longest running climate change experiment. Puts SERC on the map as a source of scientific expertise on the issue. We're building models that can forecast the next century.
The Smithsonian Environmental Research Center is solving problems and finding new discoveries every day.